Hi, everyone. This is Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. It's a collective love reading for any sign and any sign that you may be thinking of today. Let's ask our spirit guides what is going on around you. What is the loving energy? Maybe a person on your mind or someone coming towards you. Let's see what the energy is. Take with you what connects to you. Leave the rest for everyone else. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's recently found this channel. Spirit, please guide me with some loving messages meant to be heard today. What is going on around us? What is it that is meant to be heard? Whoops, I've got a flipper. Let's get that one. I am listening for you now. A shared space. Okay, moving in together. Sharing some old memories, unpacking our issues, combining things, talking about sharing a space. I love that. Couple reasons, a physical space, but also that emotional space that we spend time in, okay, that only between the two of us. You know, when somebody says, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors, or you don't know what's going on in somebody else's relationship, you know, that's what they're talking about, that kind of sacred shared space. And sometimes we value that, and sometimes we take it for granted, you know, that we have this time together, or we have this opportunity to be together. So maybe they want you to take a look at that, you know, the time we spend. I have a loving, lightly, small, joyful moments, delicate balance. I'm sorry, not ready to commit, staying in the present. I care about you, but I'm not ready to commit. So maybe we just have to kind of be patient, or maybe we have to look at the bigger picture. I'm not ready to live with you. I love being with you, but I don't really want to live with anybody. You know, do you not want to live with anybody forever? Or do you want to, you know, not live with somebody just for a shorter period of time so you're ready? So that's important. I have this time, okay, passing fancy, making time to be together, not meant to be at this time. Sometimes we have to look at how much time we're putting into a connection. And if you feel like the connection isn't going in the direction of the kind of commitment that you want, it's very frustrating, because one person wants one thing and the other person doesn't. You both have to want the same things. I have hearts flutter, emotions shift quickly, emerge stronger together. I like that. I like this feeling of, I like all of these, to tell you the truth. I feel like sacred space, the time that we put into it, I'm just going to say it this way. All we have is time. Okay. So there's something going on with you and this person in time. It could be it's time to make a decision, to take it to the next level. It could be, I have a lot of time into this relationship. I don't want to give up on this relationship, but at the same time, I want to know I'm not wasting my time. All we have is time. Okay. So we could have a lot of time ahead of us. That could be Spirit's way of saying, hey, you've got a lot of years ahead of you, you know, stay in the present. Enjoy what you have for today. So let's see what the cards are saying. I have a 3 of Wands. Somebody's definitely thinking about the future. I have a Temperance. I have an Ace of Pentacles. And I have a 2 of Wands. Somebody's definitely thinking about the future. I think you're going to hear very soon from somebody that they do want to take it to the next level. Okay. And this, whether it's moving in together, you know, being exclusive, marriage, wherever you're at. But I do feel like this person is definitely seeing a future. I think that they have gone back and forth with, you know, what it is that they want. I think I have a lot of time invested into this connection, or I will have a lot of time invested into the connection. And I do want to know that it's moving along. I also feel good in this connection. Like maybe we don't fight. Maybe we get along really well. Maybe we don't ever argue. We're on the same page. There's a sense of peacefulness in this connection. So I feel like you've got somebody who's ready to take it to the next level. I really do. I have strength. Maybe like hang in there, be patient just a little while longer, and you'll get the answers. I have an 8 of Cups. I have a 3 of Pentacles. And I have an 8 of Pentacles. I feel like they do want to move in the direction of more emotional security. I do feel like they're getting this inner strength to put in the effort, put in the time, something like that. Also, they see you as a great team. They see you as somebody that they're saying a great mind. Okay, there's a sense of we make a great team. We work well together. And I think that that's important and as a couple, because couples have to get a lot of stuff done. They really do. They've got to get things done, around the house and groceries and cooking dinners and taking care of kids. And, so two people have to be able to work together. One person can't pull all the weight and the other one sits back and watches, because that just leads to true resentment. And nobody wants that. But I do feel like they see you as very powerful. I feel like this strength and this Queen of Swords are working together, and that we make a great team. And sometimes that is the answer for people. Do we work well together? Because people know that it takes effort. It takes time to be in a connection and to be available for someone. Spirit, please share with me some loving messages. What is it that you need me to know about this connection today? What is it that you want me to hear? I have an intuitive bond. Strengthen your intuitive bond by being attuned to each other's needs. Pay attention to the nonverbal cues. Trust your instincts and respond with care and understanding. So maybe we are just feeling that we are connected in so many ways. We can talk with our eyes. Spirit just said, we have our secret, our own secret love language. And I've never had that with anybody, that we can just look at each other and know what the other is thinking, or what they want, what they need. It's the person who you can look across the room and they say, I'm ready to go home now. Like, get your coat, let's go. And they don't even have to say anything. Joyful anticipation. Look forward to the future with joyful anticipation. Plan your dreams together, set shared goals, work towards a bright and fulfilling future. So I do feel like this person with that ace is going to step forward, and I feel like it's a genuine offer, and it's what you've been hoping for. They want to discuss. They are ready to commit to that. Let's just say we've been kind of on the fence with, should we live together? Should we buy a home, rent a house? Like what's our, and maybe they say, yeah, it's time. It's a good time. Let's do it. So it feels like that. I have a shared joy. Share joy by creating happy moments together. Find activities that bring you both happiness. Celebrate small victories and focus on what brings you joy. Joy isn't necessarily all these big, huge, fireworks are going off. It's little things. Your person makes you a cup of coffee exactly the way that you like it. You come home from work and they say, go get changed and, put on your comfy clothes and, I'm going to start dinner. So sometimes joy is just in the simple things. And maybe that's what you're noticing about this connection, that it's just balanced. It's simple. It's the little things. And I'm happy. I'm content. I don't need, these big kind of wow, crazy moments. I think you have something really good about to happen. I'm going to put it that way. Let's see what they have for some loving messages or some additional messages. But I'm going to say that I feel like you are really moving in the right direction. I'm leaving. I'm ready to leave a situation or a mindset that has not served me and hindered my growth. Now, for some of you, if you are in a third party situation or they have strings attached to something else, that could be the answer that you're waiting for, that they've made up their mind. They want to take this connection to the next level. That's not for everybody, but it could be. I have your perfection. Your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I attracted in someone like you, but I'm forever grateful. So you're perfect for me. I love that. I'm nervous. You make me nervous. Even just thinking about you, I get nervous. I'm not sure what to say or how to act around you. A little bit of I don't want any of this to go away, something like that. This isn't goodbye. I don't want to walk away, but it's what's best for me right now. This isn't goodbye. We will be together soon. This person could have put this connection on hold for a period of time while they were waiting for some answers to come to them. So you maybe have been going through some difficult times with this person, just kind of not being on the same page with that next level and waiting for that answer to come. The wild side, there's a side to you I haven't seen and I want to. I want to see you let loose and get wild and let's have some fun. Sometimes when we have so much on our mind and we're so serious and what are you thinking? What are you feeling? Where are we going to be? We miss out on the fun. We miss out on why are we in this to begin with? Okay. So I'm going to go with that for today. I feel like you've got somebody who is making some kind of decision, whether it's, cutting ties from something else or just giving up kind of the lifestyle that they've been living in order to take this to the next level. So in the meantime, I'm going to say if that's something that you've been hoping for and wishing for, we'll put this out to the universe and we'll ask Spirit to guide you both. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to this channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words. I really appreciate them. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website. I'll put the link in the description below, KathyMamolinsPsychicMedium.com.